Hello, everybody in YouTube land. All right, so today we are going to be reviewing this 2019 Kawasaki Z125 Pro. Now, the reason they call it the Pro is because it's a manual, and other countries they make it in an automatic. It's kind of silly, but whatever. So this is actually my bike. I just bought it not too long ago. I'm going to use it as a kart track mini GP bike. So that would explain, why I put these handlebars on there, try to get me further forward and, in a better race position. Domino grips, I don't know. I'm partial to domino grips. I have them on this. I have them on my KTM SMT 990. And I'll probably continue using them on bikes in the future. So, a few things about this bike. It has I want to say it's 8 horsepower and 7 pounds of torque. Clearly it's not fast. The reason I got this instead of a Grom or something, so I got it instead of a Grom because the pegs are higher from the factory than the Grom. I have taken a Grom to a mini track day, and man, I couldn't lean that thing without scraping. I mean, I started thinking about a turn and it would scrape the pegs or the exhaust. That's the other cool thing about the Z. The class I'm going to be racing in, you have to have the factory exhaust, and the factory exhaust on the Z125 is tucked up under it, so there's no possible chance of you scraping it. While we're here, I put a HD clutch and lightened primary gear in here. You can also see that it is leaking oil because the clutch cover gasket ripped while I was putting it in. I'm waiting for a new one. Until then, I'll just make sure it has oil in it, whatever. Nothing special about a lot of this stuff. I mean, one pot basic brakes, front and rear. Nissan, though, which is pretty cool. Standard affair. Cable clutch. A basic front brake lever. The wheelbase is a little shorter than the Grom. And I do believe that, makes it feel a little less stable at high speeds. But, high speeds, top speeds 65 miles an hour anyway, so whatever. It's a pretty fun, pedal around bike. I got this instead of the Grom or instead of a TTR 125 for mini track days, so my wife could ride it too. So she could ride out with her friends who also have small CC bikes, and she can have a good time with it because she does have her motorcycle license and likes to ride. All right. So modifications done to it are tail tidy, which is not a great tail tidy. You can see it was broken right here and vibrating like crazy, so I tried to just dampen it a little bit until I can get a new one. Turn signals. I had to do turn signals on the front because these handlebars put my hands so much lower and so further forward that my hands were actually getting in the way of the factory turn signals. Other than that, just the handlebars and stuff and the clutch, and that's it. Other than that, in the future, I'll probably get really good tires and do some suspension stuff. But other than that, it's not going to change much from how you see it now. I might replace the headlight with a number plate when I'm at the track, but other than that, it'll stay the same. So I'll tell you what we'll do now is we will get that camera down, which took a nasty spill during the last the last review I was doing. So it's got a scratch here, so hopefully I can get that fixed soon. But for now, we'll just use this side. So we'll take this camera down, put it on front, go for a little ride, talk about the bike a little bit. See how it goes? So, right off the bat, we'll start the sucker up. You can hear this dragon roar. This freaking monster. Whew. Good Lord. If you weren't scared before, you should be now, because this thing has been unleashed. She's a beast. She's a beast. No, in all actuality, you know, the seating, the seat's actually quite high for how small this bike is. Like, it's pretty surprising. I am a trim, 255-ish pounds. I'm 6 foot tall, and I have a 32-inch inseam. And I mean, obviously, I can flat foot this with plenty of ease. But you know, for how small the bike is, the seat's pretty high. See, this is, you can kind of see what I'm talking about here with my hands being in a better race position. Anyway, let's go take it for a little spin. Ooh, oh man, I can feel the power. Oh my God, it's like just unreal levels of power. Oh my God. Whew, I better take it easy. I mean, these things are just so much fun. Like, just dicking around, playing around with them is a good time. Oh, did you see that? False neutral. So apparently that is a decently large problem with these bikes, is false neutrals up and down. That was actually the first time I've done it. Yeah, but you know, these bikes are super fun. Like, this isn't something that, like, I definitely wouldn't have this as my only bike, because I like being able to go highway speeds. But you know, I got this as a track toy and little putt around bike, and it does that very, very well. I mean, oh, come on, 10,000 RPMs, and I'm going 38 miles an hour. It's just, you know, it's you know, it is true what they say. It's more fun to ride a fast bike. I'm sorry, it's more fun to ride a slow bike fast than it is to ride a fast bike slow. And with something like this, you can literally be full throttle the entire time you're on it. And there's something fun about that. And you know, of course, you're gonna get all the looks, all the thumbs up and smiles, and I'm sure when I ride through, people are kind of singing to themselves, "Fat guy on a little bike. Fat guy on a little bike." That's what I imagine people sing when I roll through, because that's what I sing when I ride this thing. All right, when we get on the next road, we'll really hammer down on it so you guys can see, you know, just how much power she's actually packing. See what the animal can do when it's unleashed. You know, yeah. All right, are you guys ready for this? We're gonna start in first, so I'm gonna go all the way down into first. Come around this corner. All right, full throttle, go. Woo! Oh yeah! We're almost caught up to that truck. Sorta, not really. Alright. I just let off the throttle from being full throttle at 55 miles an hour in fourth gear. So this bike is, that being said, this bike is a 4-speed transmission. I don't think that the Zs have a 5-speed transmission yet. It doesn't really matter to me. Like, I'm using it on the track. I don't care. But you know, I know a lot of people do because they want to try to go on the highway with this thing, which I wouldn't really recommend, but whatever. actually struggled for a really long time trying to figure out who a bike like this is for. Like, why? Why would you want one of these? But after riding it for a little while, you know, like I kind of get it. Like, it's mildly fun. I mean, I still don't fully grasp the concept of having this as like a street bike. Maybe that's because I don't do wheelies, but I definitely grasp the concept of having this for a track bike, because mini track days, I mean, that's what I call them anyway. I think some people call them like mini GP, whatever. Just small children's bikes, children's-sized bikes on a go-kart track. I think it's some of the most fun you can have, especially for the price. It's like 50 to 100 bucks for the entire day, and you just get to take whatever bike you have that's under, you know, I think it's under 400 cc's or something like that, depending on the track, and rip around as fast as you can. Knee drag and all sorts of cool stuff, man. I love it. It's a lot of fun. And that's why this bike makes sense to me, because I can do that. And it can pull double duty and my wife can ride it, which is awesome. It is, like, at this speed though, 45, 50 miles an hour, it is vibey as hell though. But I'm getting along just fine. Oh my god! So I've had this bike for about 2 weeks now, and the first bar of fuel has just dropped. I thought the fuel gauge was broken for a while because it just didn't move. But from what I hear, this bike gets like 100, I want to say it's 135 and a half mpg, and it's got like I want to say it's like a 1.5 gallon tank. I'd have to look that up. Maybe I'll put that in the description, or maybe I'll pop it up right here. I don't know, man. I don't know how to do this crap. I'm just giving you my impressions. What do I know? I'm just some friggin' guy. This is right fun though. Like, you don't have to care. Like, it's pretty cool just not caring about it. Cause like, yeah, the oil's leaking like mad, and if it were, you know, if it were my KTM, I'd be freaking out, and I'd be like, absolutely not gonna ride it until that's fixed. But on this thing, I'm like, whatever, man, as long as it has oil in it, I'll fix it eventually. I'll ride it till then. These mirrors, a side note, these mirrors are absolutely worthless. I don't know if you can see it, but looking in the rearview mirror, all I see is me. Just a whole bunch of me. So I have to like move like this, be a fucking freaking contortionist to see behind there. Doesn't matter, 'cause it's a track bike, right? The seat is surprisingly comfortable though. Like the seat itself, I could sit on for quite a while. Now, with my modified handlebars and stuff, I wouldn't want to. Just because, like, you know, I've been riding this thing for, what, 10 minutes? And my back's already kind of like, meh. But I'm also a 35-year-old dude. I'm not like a spring chicken anymore. So, but the seat's quite comfortable, but, you know, it's a track bike, so what do I need it to be comfortable for? I don't. This is pretty fun, just like in fourth gear, you know, half to 3/4 throttle on these back roads, following a truck. It's just kind of fun, I guess. I don't know, man. I just can't wait for the track days. The track days are really where it's at, man. These bikes feel fast.
when you're on a go-kart track. I don't know why. Maybe it's because the track's so short. Maybe that's because you're doing everything you absolutely can. I don't know. But they feel, you know, at least mildly quick when you're going as fast as you can on a go-kart track with one of these things. And I will be sure to post lots of videos of all my track days.
I would say if you've never ridden a Monkey or a Grom or a Benelli TNT135, which is also pretty fun. I've ridden one of those. Or a Z125 Pro. If you've never ridden anything like that, give it a shot at the very least. Because it's definitely an experience, if nothing else. Oh, full throttle. Let's go.
Red line is right at 9750, maybe? I don't know. I just get like anything past 8,000 RPMs and it's not doing anything at all. So, like, there's just after 8,000 or so, there's no forward pushing acceleration. So, all right, full throttle, flat out, tucked with my 255-pound butt going downhill now. Oh, let's get to 60. Let's get to 60. Oh, 61. Let's go, dude. Oh shit, we're losing speed. I wish I wasn't so burly. We'll say burly. I feel like that's more politically correct. Burly. Because I would say some of that is muscle. You know, I go to the gym. Obviously don't go on the treadmill, but I go to the gym. Oh, I think we're getting there again. 55, 56. We'll turn here. I'd say we... actually, no. I like the next one down a little better. You want to race? The Accord. No, we're not. No, we're not. Damn it. That is full throttle, flat out. It's something for sure. Pissed if I get passed by an Ultima. I would honestly say that as far as the build quality of this goes, I would say it is right on par with the Grom, if not just a hair below. But just a hair. Definitely not enough to complain over. Just a little bit. It's fine though. Like, these bikes, they're super cheap, super small. Like, they're not made to, like, impress with the build quality. You can definitely tell they're cheap, that's for sure. I just wish it had more horsepower. Because I will tell you, I was, a buddy of mine got a what is it? I think it's YCF 125 Supermoto yesterday, and he brought it over and we went out for a tiny little ride, and I rode that, and like, that thing is like, it's fast. Like, even with my big butt on there, first gear, full throttle, it'll pull the front tire up. I was very impressed. Like, he's gonna take it to the same track that that I take this to, and he's if he can get his riding down, he's gonna smoke us for sure. Or at least me. He's gonna smoke me, that's for sure. Just gotta make sure I ride better. Right?
coming up on your tail.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Come on. I'm gonna get you. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get you. Man, come on, like, come, you know. You're going slower than a Kawasaki Z125 Pro right now, man. That is impressive. I am impressed. I do wish my knees were like lower. It's like you have leg pockets right here, but like my legs are way too freaking long for that. So, you know, it'd be super cool if they were like this. But because they're way high up here, like if I'm taking a sharp turn at it, you know, obviously very, very slowly, the handlebars do hit my knees. But I mean, it's a tiny bike. It is what it is. Whatever. Who knows? Maybe one day I will learn how to do wheelies on this thing. I don't know. I mean, that'd be cool, I guess. Please don't go. Thank you. Alright, we're going for it. Full throttle. Down, full throttle, downhill. Let's go. Will I be able to catch the Cadillac? Yes, I do! Whew, this being a naked bike right now kind of sucks. I was just riding my KTM 990 a little while ago, and that has some pretty good wind protection. This does not, so I am actually much colder than I was when I was riding that bike, even though I could actually do highway speeds on that bike. Because I am full throttle right now, and we are going 53 miles an hour. Alright, we are about at our stopping point. So this is where I will say sayonara. I will see you on the next one. Alright, we're going for it. Full throttle. Down, full throttle, downhill. Let's go. Will I be able to catch the Cadillac? Yes, I do! This being a naked bike right now kind of sucks. I was just riding my KTM 990 a little while ago, and that has some pretty good wind protection. This does not, so I am actually much colder than I was when I was riding that bike, even though I could actually do highway speeds on that bike. Because I am full throttle right now, and we are going 53 miles an hour. Alright, we are about at our stopping point. So this is where I will say sayonara. I will see you on the next one.